Here is a woman, the Home Office Secretary, who's enmeshed in a deeply embarrassing scandal at home, which you won't read about in any of the American newspapers who are covering this, is that her husband apparently watched pornography at the government expense. You may say that's a small affair. It's not a small affair right now in England. It's a monster affair. And again, I am calling for this woman to remove my name from that list, saying she did never listen to my show, because apparently she hasn't. For the things she is saying about me, the things that are posted on the Home Office website, they are defamation. They are defaming my reputation and my name. She is saying that I have promoted violence. She is saying I caused the deaths of people. It is on the Home Office website. I will sue her personally. I will sue her personally. She has an opportunity right now to apologize, remove my name from that list. I will not stop until my name is cleared and her name is smeared. Now, who is this individual, is the question. How in the world did a woman of this low caliber wind up as a mini dictator in the Home Office position is the real question. What kind of judgment does Gordon Brown have that he would permit this out-of-control Miss Smith to do such a thing? Now, she is known, if you want to read about this, Aaron Klein has written a great article on WorldNet Daily, which I'm not going to quote. She sought the tracking of emails. She sought the tracking of telephone calls in England. She has tried to redefine terrorism in ways that would be understood only by George Orwell. She wants internet firms, electronic communications to be monitored. She says her priority is to protect the citizens of the UK. And now here we have liberals around the world who are attacking George Bush for having intercepted phone calls and emails amongst very few American people who are communicating with potential terrorists overseas. And they were rightly concerned about the loss of freedom in the First Amendment. But now we have a Home Secretary in England who is advocating intercepting a giant government, creating a giant government database to garner electronic communications made by all in Britain, according to this article. And there's not one word from the American left, not one word from those who claim that they care about freedom of speech. Among those that I am lumped with, and this should bring sadness to every Jew and every Christian listening to the show, is a man named Samir Kuntar, who was released from Israeli prison last year in exchange with the Hezbollah terrorist organization. Kuntar was serving multiple life sentences for murdering 3 Israelis, including smashing to death a 4-year-old girl with the butt of his rifle in front of his mother. In April of 1979, this man led a group of 4 terrorists who entered Israel from Lebanon by boat. They murdered a policeman. The terrorists then raided an Israeli border town, broke into an apartment, and took hostage 28-year-old Danny Haran with his 4-year-old daughter, Einat. The mother, Samda Haran, was able to hide in a crawl space above the bedroom with a 2-year-old daughter, Yael, and a neighbor. The mother smothered her daughter to death while trying to mute her cries. Kuntar shot Danny Haran to death and then beat to death Haran's daughter with his rifle. This low-life piece of garbage in England dares put my name on the same list as his? Savage. Let's put aside national politics for a moment and address a domestic issue which infuriates many of my listeners: dog hair. Your dog sheds and sheds and sheds and